Good morning, evening, and afternoon, and welcome to part 6 of 9, episode 3, Haruka Harukoi Haru no Kaze. Last time we had started off different, I should say, where I was a bit confused if it was AC or not. It was confusing, but after figuring everything out, I then realized that Kakeru was actually in fact under Haruka's power. And it was there that we realized her power is quite unique. It's an interesting power because whatever she fantasizes about becomes reality. And it's quite interesting. I'm not too sure if that would obviously say whatever she thinks about becomes reality, or is it? Because fantasize is, or imagine, or imagination is, the words are a bit different. So I wonder if that impacts anything. But anyway. So after that whole incident, they went to... No, they had a conversation about the whole power and everything like that. And then she went to sleep. He couldn't sleep, for a variety of reasons. And then his mind is still in the gutter in the morning, obviously not being able to sleep. Yeah, so after they're back and forth, apologizing to each other, talking about various things, we get to here where we are. It doesn't seem like a lot happened last time, but it's just some minor things here and there that really brought it up. But yeah, let's see. So, as mentioned last time, I have no idea what we can expect to happen, because we're in the group and we got a stable connection with Haruka now. So we know her powers, we know how she feels about certain things. So it's... what are we expecting now? So yeah, I have no idea. Or we can just go straight into it. So yeah, it looks like Kakeru wants to know more about Senpai's power.
はい、何でも聞いてください。
考えたことは何でも現実になるんですか？
まだ私も完全に理解できていないんですが、不可能なことじゃなければ多分。
不可能なことじゃなければ。
はい。あと、私が現実化できるのは結果なんだと思います。結果に至る過程を細かくは制御できないと思います。多分。
結果を現実化する能力。言い換えると、望んだ未来を手に入れる力って感じなんでしょうか。
そうかもしれません。最初に私は少女漫画や乙女ゲームのヒロインみたいになりたいなって思って。
その結果、たくさんの男子に言い寄られるようになったと。
はい。ちょっとすみません。
Senpai gets to her feet and starts rifling through the pockets on her uniform.
あれ、こっち。
She takes out a necklace. Oh, her artifact. I didn't expect her to show it.
すみません、話の途中で。
アーティファクトですか？
Does follow a similar design as all the other ones.
はい。フェスの日だったので、よく覚えてます。フェスから帰ったら、私の部屋の机にこれがあって。
So it was as I thought. She also was at the festival.
その日からです。この力に振り回されちゃって。昨日も初めて男の子の部屋に来て興奮しちゃって、いろいろ妄想しちゃって。今の言わなくてよかった。
大丈夫です。聞かなかったことにします。
すみません。それではい、そんな感じでこのアーティファクトが私のところに来てから妄想した未来が現実に。
なるほど。その結果、その未来を実現するように周囲が行動すると。
はい、ある意味では魅了なのかもしれません。でも私が誰かに嫌われたいって思ったらそれも現実になるので。
Huh.
精神操作、いや運命操作って表現の方がしっくりくるな。他人の運命すらも操作して望んだ未来を実現する力。
運命操作、かっこいい。
大げさな言葉ですけど名前負けしてませんよね。めちゃくちゃ強力な力だ。
But from what we've seen, though, it's more limiting. She seems extremely exhausted every time she uses it. As for example, the part with Ghost and this earlier instance as well. After just using it the one time, she was extremely exhausted.
はい、私もそう思います。だから少し怖くて、誰かを私の妄想に無意識に巻き込んでしまって。
制御できないのがネックですね。
もう一人の私はうまく使えているみたいなんですけど。
Yeah, that is true. Perhaps. I'm not too sure.
そうだ、それも聞きたかったんです。いや、聞いていいのかな。もう一人の先輩っていうのはアーティファクト関係ですよね。
はい、そうです。
Senpai suddenly realizes why I was so hesitant to ask, and she gets a little flustered. So she is related to the artifact. Interesting. Huh.
確かに私、なりきり掲示板に出入りしてますけど、あれはそういうのじゃなくて、ちゃんと、はい、力です。なりきりとかじゃないです。
ああ、そっちで受け取ったのか。何でしたっけ？多重人格？乖離性なんとかとか。
病気でもないです。はい。
すみません。変な勘繰りしちゃって。
いえ。自分でも、完全に頭おかしい人だと思うので、すみません。
全然関係ないですけど。
はい。
先輩、慌てると早口になりますね。
すみません。
いえ、悪い意味じゃなくて、本当に俺に慣れてきてくれたんだなぁと。
興奮した時も早口になっちゃって、オタクっぽくて恥ずかしいです。
いやいや、全然普通ですよ。っていうか、そうだ、口調も普通でいいですよ。敬語とかなしで。
急には切り替えられないので、慣れてきたらお願いします。
そういえば、もう一人の先輩の方も口調丁寧ですよね。実はあっちが素だったりします？違いま
す。こっちが素です。彼女はちょっとキャラ付けを間違えたと言いますか。
キャラ付け？
Interesting. So in a sense, she made up her other self using the artifact.
ご存知の通り、私には妄想癖があって、アガスティアの葉のなりきり掲示板にも出入りしてまして。
The Leaves of Augustia. The fan start for the Mobius Ring Cycle of Reincarnation anime, and Takamine is the one who runs it. It's a role-playing heavy website where all the users pretend they exist within the anime's world. When we learned about it, we started investigating the forums in hopes of finding a few real artifact users on the site, which was how we initially got our lead on Korsaka Senpai. On the site, Senpai goes by the name Queen of Eden.
オリキャラ、自分で作ったキャラが何人かいるんです。エデンの女王もその一人で、通学の時毎朝挨拶してくれる男の子がいるんです。その人もちょっと圧が強くて、私怖くて堂々としたいって思ったんです。でもとっさというか余裕がない状況で思い浮かんだのがエデンの女王で、気づいたら彼女が私の中に生まれていました。エデンの女王という妄想が現実になったんです。
ああ、そういうことか。先輩の力を他人じゃなくて自分に向けて自分自身を操ってる状態ってことですよね。
ああ、はい、そういうことだと思います。でも操っているというか、彼女は自立というか私には制御できなくて。
完全に一つの人格として先輩の意思に関係なく行動していると。
です。はい。テンパるとつい変わっちゃうんですが、彼女は好きに力を使うので。
それで朝のあの光景ですか。
はい、そういうキャラなので仕方ないのですが、男の子に対してとても偉そうで、心の中でごめんなさいごめんなさいっていつも謝ってます。でもいい子なんです。力を使うのも私の願望を叶えたいって気持ちもあって。
Okay.
でもちょっと勘違いというか思い込みの強いところがあって、人のためって思い込んで逆に傷つけちゃうこともあるみたいな。未熟な女王様って設定なんです。たまにトラブルは起こしちゃうけど、でも周囲に慕われて。
Blushing, Senpai suddenly cuts herself off.
すみません、いきなりスイッチ入っちゃって。こういうところがオタクっぽいですよね。すみません。
謝らなくていいですよ。俺好きですし。人の話聞くの。
ですよね。はい。ごめんなさい、私本当にコミュ力低くて、お家以外でこんなに話したの久しぶりです。
I just wanted to mention, I like this part here, where because some Japanese can be, well, any language can be if worded differently or in a certain way can mean something else entirely. It's like, for example, here in Japanese, here it says "ore suki desu shi." Obviously in the English they made it so besides I'm enjoying it, but here "ore suki desu shi" is more I like it, or I like in a sense. It's hard for me to word it, but it's almost like he's saying I like you or I like it in a sense, like. So that's why she was a bit, huh? And then he says that in regards to listening to other people talk, he likes that. And he says, yes, of course. See, you can see here that she thought that he was talking about something else that he likes.
うちでは結構話すんですか？
結構ではないんですけど。
え、大丈夫ですか？
I really hit her limits in talking.
話しすぎてちょっと喉が。
弱っ。
Interesting here. He's in English it says already, which can also tie in with the Japanese one, which is your, which is weak. Wow, like, wow, that's yeah, that's quite weak. Or I don't know how I can word this in a not a bad way, but yeah. I don't know. It's really hard for me to word it correctly.
すみません。この通りあまり話さないです。
あ、いや、すみません。つい突っ込んじゃって。
Yeah, even he says he didn't mean it like in a bad way. Same as me. It's like it's really hard to. You didn't mean it like that. So yeah, it's a playful week.
どうしました？
こういう会話いつも頭の中でしてたので、なんだか楽しくて、人と話してるんだなって。ごめんなさい。私本当に気持ち悪いですね。ごめんなさい。
お互い謝るのやめましょうか。俺もあまり遠慮しないようにします。
はい。努力します。
まだ聞きたいことはあるんですけど、とりあえず今は朝飯食いましょうか。手止まっちゃってますし。
はい、いただきます。
ああ、がっつり食べたいならコンビニでも行きますか？
いえ、これだけで十分です。朝はあまり食べなくて。
俺もです。
料理とかできたらいいんですけど、私全然できなくて。
なんです？
私ずっとこのシャツ。
ああ、今ですか。今恥ずかしくなりましたか。
払ってお返しします。
いえいえ、いいですいいです。
That makes it also not sound too good.
でも
いいですから気にしないで。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
Senpai bows her head. He's probably thinking I don't want her to go through all that trouble or something. But she's wrong. Absolutely wrong. I just think it'd be a waste to wash a shirt that's been in contact with the girl's supple base skin. I was hoping that she would think that is what he's meant, but that she was wrong and that was not what he meant. But in fact, it was what he meant. I'm not losing anybody there, but yeah. I don't care if you call me perverted. There's no saving me now, so I may as well double down. When I go home today, I'm gonna dive straight into my bed. Great. He really has lost himself in this one day. And then I'm gonna hug the shirt Senpai was wearing and take a deep whiff of scent on my pillow. I won't let anyone take this joy away from me. However,
洗うのは本当必要ないんですが。
はい。
割と刺激が強いので着替えた方がいいかもですね。
かもですか。
はい。
why you look so disappointed? Yeah, I was about to say it's... Man, I really don't get Senpai.
いや、抵抗ないならどうぞ。
はい。ありがとうございます。 こんな経験もうできないと思うので、後学のために。
Okay. Come in handy for what? I decided not to say that out loud. The only thing that came to mind for me was her imagination, in a sense, from the first time when I thought it was going to be an siege scene. I'm sure Senpai has her reasons. Just like I have my reasons for not wanting her to wash that shirt. Considering how many dirty thoughts are running through my head, it wouldn't be that surprising if Senpai was thinking something similar.
なんか先輩結構愉快な人ですね。
そうですか？
はい、気が合いそうな気がします。
初めて言われました。ありがとうございます。
これからよろしくお願いします。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
We bowed to each other a few times, then returned to our breakfast for real. The long conversation was just what we needed. Thanks to her current appearance, I was still a little tense around Senpai, but there's no doubt I'm more comfortable than I was before. I'm also almost certain she's not secretly trying to trick me or anything now. And to top it off, I've learnt a lot about her power. Though she has some trouble controlling it, if we use it correctly, we should have no problem finding evidence regarding the identity of the Evil Eyes user. When I first came up with the plan of infiltrating Rig Veda, I was worried it'd backfire on me immediately, but now I've got an idea of how to make it all work. As long as I work together with Senpai, we can do this. Sometime before school starts, the two of us leave my apartment. I'm later in leaving than usual because my sleepiness made me sluggish in getting ready. But in the end, I decided to go to school after all.
すみません、急ぎましょうか。あ、忘れ物しました？
いえ、その
Okay, so because I know what she's trying to say, so I think she's trying to say te, meaning hand, and should in the English ones, because obviously the order is normally reversed. So in English, so obviously they have to do it like that in translation. So is she gonna ask to hold his hand? Is what I'm guessing.
手とか繋いだ方がいいでしょうか。
To uphold appearances?
つなぐ手を？
はい、ゴーストさんや高峰くんがどこで見ているかわからないので。
But it's quite an aggressive approach, I guess you could say. Like, so I'm not too sure about her character anymore as well, because obviously she said she's not good with men and interactions altogether, and then all of a sudden she wants to hold hands. I mean, I can understand why she wants to, that's obvious. Great. But it all seems a bit not as what we were given as what we thought of her character was, I guess you could say. That's hard for me to word, but yeah. Oh well.
Oh.
I totally forgot we were pretending to be a couple, even though that's why Senpai ended up staying over in the first place. Sorry about that. Holding hands, huh? Holy shit. Oh, interesting here. In the Japanese, all usage is teka. Hands, in other words.
じゃあつなぎますか。
はい。
Senpai holds out her hand and I grab it. She gives me a weird look.
あれつなぐんですよね。
こっちのつなぎ方の方が。
She shakes my hand off, then interlaces her fingers with mine. Oh, so this is how lovers hold hands. Oh god, this is embarrassing.
じゃあ行きますか。
はい。
Two of us awkwardly set off, our fingers firmly locked. Senpai's unexpectedly assertive when it comes to things like this. Maybe she just wants to make sure our couple act is airtight. That might be it. She's probably just worried our cover will be blown and I'll be put in danger if she doesn't play her part perfectly. But despite knowing that, I'm having a hard time not getting my hopes up. My goal is to find concrete evidence proving that Ghost is the Evil Eyes user, and capture her before there's any more victims. I need to stay focused, or someone else might end up petrified. We don't say much on the way to school. I know I need to stay focused on my goal and avoid distractions, but I can't help but be hyper aware of everyone's eyes on us. Actually, there's probably no one staring at us. I doubt most people are even taking notice of Senpai and me. But knowing that doesn't stop me from feeling like strangers' eyes are boring into my back. It reminds me of a similar, I don't know how I would say, like a psychological issue, or I know there's a thing that causes, there's a term called hikikomori, which means it's a person who is afraid of the outside in a sense and locks themselves in their rooms and doesn't want to come out. They're afraid of social prejudice and social it's really hard for me to word. I might even be wording incorrectly, but every time a person who is unable to interact with people socially or is afraid of people, they feel like everybody's eyes are on them when they are not. That's what reminded me of it. I never knew holding hands with a girl in public could be so embarrassing. I'm not sure my heart can take much more of this. Senpai tugs on my hand. For a second, I'm worried I accidentally started walking too fast due to my embarrassment, but it looks like that's not it. She shows me her phone screen.
高峰くんからメッセージが届いていて、今日みんなで集まりたいって。
みんなでってことは、俺も含めてですよね。
はい。新見さんのコードネームを決めたいそうです。
ああ、そんなこと言ってたな。
Honestly, I'd rather not have a codename at all, but if I want to fit in, I guess it's better to let him give me one.
放課後ですよね。
はい。駅前に集合だそうです。
So, one thing I've just thought now as well is, so before in episode 2, in regards to Yoichi joining the group, he was kind of let go or declined in a sense because he didn't have a power and that he was faking it, and even Ghost noticed that he was a fake. Why does Ghost and them not think that Kakeru is a fake? Because obviously he doesn't show any stigma, he doesn't show any powers. What makes him think that he is a user?
了解です。
私たちは一緒に行った方がいいですよね。
ああ、そうですね。じゃあ授業終わったら、そうだな。また中庭集合にしますか。
わかりました。
Senpai nods and squeezes my hand a little tighter. Though I keep my expression neutral, my heart skips a beat. Stay calm, Kakeru, cool as a cucumber. Or he just says, calm down, calm down. Thank God Sora's not here. She'd tease the shit out of me if she saw this. On a related note, I told Sora and Kujo to stay away from me as much as possible for the time being. They're also supposed to treat me with disdain if we do happen to run into each other. Rig Veda saw Yuki denounce me as a traitor, so it would look weird if I was on good terms with any of my former comrades. Until I have my proof, I have to continue playing the role of the turncoat. When we reached the school gates, we let go of each other's hands. We attract too much attention if we kept holding hands, especially since the teachers are watching.
ありがとうございました。いい経験になりました。
え？
私なんかと手をつないでくれて。
いや、こちらこそ、ありがとうございます。
With that nonsensical exchange, we head for the main school building. It was cute the way she said she appreciated me holding hands with someone like her. She usually has such low self-esteem, but then she suddenly be really assertive about something. I guess I still don't understand Senpai all that well.
じゃあ、放課後に。
はい、放課後に。
I watch Senpai go up to the third floor, then head to my classroom. Is Yoichi gonna say anything? Did he notice anything? Or... The moment I walk inside, I spot Kujo.
新見くん、おはい。
Guess she couldn't help herself. I mean, if you do something like that, it's gonna make everyone wonder what is happening. She stops midway through her greeting and turns her back to me. Looks like she remembered she can't be seen acting friendly toward me. Even though I can't see her face, I can tell from her body language that she feels bad about ignoring me. That's so like her. I suppress a smile, threatening to rip up my face and walk to my seat. As I sit down, I notice someone staring at me and look up. Yoichi is watching me from the classroom entrance. Normally, he cheerfully greets everyone while going to his seat, but today he makes a beeline straight for me without saying a word to anyone else. Yep, he's probably going to say something about it.
ちょっとかけるさん。
なんだよ。
見ましたよ。僕見ちゃいましたよ。
Yeah.
あなたが女子と手をつないで歩いてるところ。
ああ。
Of all people who could have seen us, why did it have to be the class blabbermouth? Yoichi loves gossiping about people's relationships. So he's the last person I wanted knowing about me and Senpai.
何なの彼女？
まあ、そういうことになるんかな。
何その答え方。ムカつく。
何かだよ。普通に答えただけだろ。
もうこれだよ。彼女できた途端これだよ。彼女持ちの余裕ってやつ出してきたよ。
I just remember now, I said earlier about how did Ghost and them know that Yoichi was a fake and everything like that. I had completely forgotten that he is not a fake. Okay.
別に出してねえだろ。なんだよ、うざい絡み方すんなよ。
嫌だね。まだ聞きたいことがあるんですよ、君には。
なんだよ。
見てましたよ、さっきの九条さんとのやりとりも。
Yep, he saw that one as well.
ああ。
君もっとうまくやりなさいよ。
あ？何を？
同時進行してたんでしょ。
は？
んで手繋いでたことうまくいったから九条さんを捨てたんでしょ。
はあ？
最低だね、かける。
いや、ねえから、そんな事実ねえから。
でも変だったじゃん、九条さんの態度。
そりゃ、まああれだよ。喧嘩だよ、喧嘩。
かけるがひどいことしたんでしょ。
だからしてねえって。
見損なったよ、かけるのこと。
いや、だからちげえって。
ちゃんと僕に相談しなさいよ。そうしたらバレずに2人とうまくやる方法伝授してあげたのに。
いらねえよ、そんな方法。
気をつけなよ、刺されないように。
お前、人の話聞かねえな。全く聞いてねえな。
事実かどうかはどうでもいいんだよ。あれ見たらみんながそう考えるってこと。
みんなってお前だけだろ。
そうかな。
Yoshi looks over his shoulder, and I follow his gaze. Kujo's friends are all glaring at me. Kujo herself seems to be at a loss on how to handle the situation.
ね。
マジかよ。俺二股かけてたと思われてんのか。
まあ僕が騒いだせいだと思うけど。
Yeah.
だよな、お前のせいだよな。
大丈夫大丈夫、ちゃんと誤解は解いておくから。
本当だな。
うん。
Nope, he's gonna make it worse.
おい、返事をしろ。無言で笑うのやめろ。
ねえみんな聞いて。
おい、おいし、おい。
Yoshi ignores me and goes to join Kujo's circle of friends. He's totally spreading a bunch of bullshit, isn't he? He wants to tank my reputation among my classmates. Never thought my plan to infiltrate Rig Veda would bite me in the ass like this. Kujo turns back to me, her expression conflicted. Looks like the rumors are taking root already. Then again, if the whole school starts talking about it, about how I broke Kujo's heart, it'd probably make my betrayal more credible. There's a silver lining to this, but at this rate, I may become the school's pariah before I manage to catch the evil eyes user, so I'm not too knowledgeable about that. Class is finally over, and this will be finally over as well. Oh, I'll say finally, I don't mean it that way, but... okay. A little bit more, come on. Okay, thank you. For a second there I thought it was going to loop again, but no, it's just really long. So yeah, this one was a bit drawn out, I guess you could say. It had a lot of information about Haruka's power, about her well-being herself, about her other self. Setting up what we can expect. It's here and there, nothing too groundbreaking, but it was interesting. So what we know about her power now is more she can roughly just use it once or for extended time, but then she can't do it again for a while because too exhausted. Well, that's what I take from it, I should say. Her power is of imagination about what she can decide for what type of future she wants from it. What I mean by that is, a good example is of that time with Kakuru, where she imagined herself getting too close with him, and that imagination came to fruition, and it actually happened. So in other words, she imagined the future, and that future had happened. Of course, it's not 100% would work because of times like when she tried to make Kakeru into her white knight at the cafes twice, or not, once at the cafe and once at the station, both in times interrupted by Kujo. But yeah, so her other self is what she thought of, and is one of her original characters. Interesting. Another thing we gathered was she was at the festival, which I estimated because I should say, Kujo, for some reason I forgot her name for a second. Kujo found her artifact at the festival. And that made me think, okay, so people found their artifacts at that time when the relic was destroyed. So that at that moment, people got the artifacts. So that made me think, so then all the other artifact users were at that shrine then. But then that, again, just makes me want to think that's, okay, this is going to be a bit of a tangent here, but, like, if we say that people who were there would become users, okay. So obviously that would make us, Kakeru, Sora, Kujo, Haruka, all of them were there at the festival, all artifact users now. But then there comes two weird things going on now. One is Naruse Sensei. Is she a user then, or am I still going really hard on that? But anyway, ignore that one. Then what about, how do we explain Yoichi? How does he connect with everything? Because I don't think he was there, because obviously if he did, he would have noticed Kujo's cosplay. Or maybe it's just a big act, and he was there. I don't know. Obviously, knowing Takemine Commander's personality and of the anime, he would definitely be there. That's obvious. Ghost is also an unusual person as well. She definitely doesn't seem the type to really care about that type of thing. Anyway, let's ignore that side of the thing. Push it to the side for now. Next is what we can expect next time. So we're going to be meeting up with Haruka now, and then we are going to go and meet with Commander and Ghost, and get a nickname for Kakeru. I have no idea. It's probably going to be some stupid name, obviously. Because Commander and Ghost only know Kakeru as a perverted guy who only wanted to get close to Haruka because of her breasts. So, yeah. And also because they don't know about his power, it's hard for them to really get a grasp on how it works, or how to name him in a sense. Commander is obvious, he's the commander. Ghost, I'm not sure why they named her Ghost. Mysterious, I don't know. An Empress is an obvious queen thing, so. But yeah, I wonder how this is all gonna go. Because as mentioned, he doesn't really have his power. So how will he how will it work how will he make it so that he's not seen as a fake, I guess you could say. Dunno. Oh, let's see. Nothing else. I don't think. Thing with Kujo was pretty funny. How she doesn't know what to do. But yeah, can't wait to see what happens next. See how this continues. Because other than the little bit of a estimation what we can guess next time, nothing else. No major overarching plot point. Nothing like obviously we know Ghost is the evil eye user. We know that. Well, possibly not, but you know. And we know that there's something with Yoichi. But then how do we find that out? How does everything connect? Is everything is the main point. So yeah, we'll have to wait until then. But for now, that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you thought, and I'll see you all next time.